Hello and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Abigail Mensah Bonsu, CEO and founder of the Moon Goddess Publishing, the Moon Goddess Academy, and the Moon Goddess Circles. And this is this week's Goddess Energy Forecast. Shall we begin? All right, so tuning into this week, the first thing that came up was solstice, because we just celebrated solstice on Sunday with Father's Day. And this is the energy that is going to be ushering us throughout this week, right? And there's a couple of energies leaving and then more energies coming in. So we're going to go into little details there in a bit. So the solstice energy and what was I going to say? Yeah, okay, we'll come back to that. The solstice energy is a time of increased energy. It's a time of renewal. We have the full sun, right? It's where summer begins in the northern hemisphere, right? And so just think about all the attributes of the sun. You know, masculine energy, passion, confidence, drive, like this, all these attributes are being amplified at this time, right? So look where in your life do you need these attributes, because that's where you're going to be receiving the activation, but you have to set the intention to receive the activations there. Let's see here, something keeps trying to like come in but maybe it's not time yet. It's like, okay, I'm coming, and then it'll disappear a little bit. But that's the main thing I want you to incorporate into this week with the energy of the solstice. The other thing is that Mercury retrograde is about to go back into normal flow. So Mercury goes out of retrograde on the 22nd, which is Tuesday, so tomorrow, which is exciting. But I want you to give it about a week before you start to feel the forward movement direction, like it feeling normal again, right? Just like we feel the retrograde like a week or so before we even step in, it's the same energy. It doesn't just switch like that, right? It takes some time for it to return to its original flow, forward movement flow. So make sure that even though we're getting out of retrograde on Tuesday, of Mercury retrograde Tuesday, give it a week before you start to feel like its effects are going away, right? Or I want to say like integrated. That's the best word for it. And then even though, Mercury is moving out of retrograde, we have two more planets joining in the dance. And remember, Venus is still in retrograde till January next year, the end of January. Saturn is still in retrograde till October, and as well as Pluto. Pluto is also retrograde till October. So now, with the first planet that joined this retrograde season happened on the day of solstice. It's very interesting, right? So Jupiter is now in retrograde, and it will be in retrograde till, let's see here, also till October, right? So again, like all of these retrogrades, these are big planets, so the effects are long lasting. So that's why they take a long time, where, Mercury is the fastest. So it goes through the cycles really quickly. It's a shorter cycles, and we get to experience it in like shorter bits, right? Because there's, 2 or 3 more Mercury retrogrades coming in before this year is over. And so we have Jupiter in retrograde, which went into retrograde Sunday with the solstice, summer solstice, and it will be in retrograde till October. And now on the 25th, so on Friday, we're going to be, Neptune will be joining in the retrograde party. So Jupiter, let's talk about the planet. So Jupiter is the planet of expansion, of luck, right? And I really love this planet, because if you look in your chart, which is what I really advise you to do, go look in your astrological chart and see where these planets show up in your chart, because that's what is going to be activated. That's where your work is going to show up, right? So wherever Jupiter comes in is where the expansion is happening. So Jupiter retrograde is a great time for you. Let's see, what did I write down? So it's a great time for you to reassess your ideas and your beliefs, right? So what is limiting you? What are your limiting beliefs? What are your programmings that hold you back, that make you feel small, that make you stay in that smallness? This is what is going to be coming up for you, because Jupiter is about expansion. So what ways can you expand, and what is holding you back from the expansion? And then we have Neptune. Oh, this planet really, let's see here. It's like this dreamy planet, right? It's like it takes you into that dream world. It takes you into that, I'm going to say, the realm of dreams, right? So perhaps you might be working on, during this Neptune retrograde, it's like, what dreams have you forgotten that need to be brought back alive? And what dreams no longer resonates with you anymore that needs to be released, right? So let's see here. So Neptune is about our spirituality. And there's one more thing that I wanted to, oh yeah, and also our inner wisdom. So this is a very dreamy planet, and it's a very spiritual planet. So when Neptune goes into retrograde, it's going to be a good time for you to redefine what spirituality means to you. It's a great time for you to connect to the higher realms, to your angels, to your higher self, to divine, like re-establish your connection, your true connection to all that is divine, right? And it's also going to be a great time for us to dive in deep to discover the truth through that connection, that true connection being built, rebuilt, or reactivated or rejuvenated, right? So powerful times we're in. And again, that means we have, let's see, Venus, Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, and Neptune. So 5 planets in retrograde. Most of them are going to be in till October, and I think one of them will be December, I believe. So again, we're in this retrograde season all the way to the end of the year. It is a beautiful time for us to be in. Nothing to be afraid of. Just pay attention to what is coming up to be shifted, what is coming up to be healed. And again, the best way to work with the retrogrades in the planets, look on your chart. Where is Venus? Where is Jupiter? Where is Neptune? Where does it show up? What house does it show up? Because this is where your attention is being brought into, right? And then kind of just go from there. But awareness is key through this period, right? It's like a saying that was coming in and disappeared. All right, so this is the energy that we have kind of dancing with us this week. We have the solar, the summer, I was about to say the summer eclipse. We have the summer solstice that opened up the week for us, and Mercury is like, okay, now it's my time to like go back, right? To go back to my normal flow, because hopefully you got what I was teaching you. We're good. If not, I'll see you soon, and we're gonna get back on there. And then Jupiter's like, hello, now it's time for us to see what is limiting your expansion, what beliefs need to go, what is no longer in alignment with you. And then Neptune will be coming in towards the end of the week to be like, okay, now let's dive into our spirituality. Let's go really inside to figure out our truth, which that's going to help with the Jupiter lessons of beliefs, right? As you tap into your truths, right? The truth that is in alignment with who you truly are has nothing to do with what society is telling you to do, what society thinks you should be. Has nothing to do with our outer world, and everything to do with our inner world and our connection to the divine, our connection to source and everything that we are, right? The infinite self, right? So that is kind of like the energy of this week. So of course, it makes a lot of sense that the dragons will continue to work with us. You hear my little one in the background. He's a dinosaur this morning. So it makes a lot of sense that dragons are continuing the work with us, because what better way to really come with us to uproot things, like really on a core level, burn away things, and also realign us. And the dragons that are coming in this week I love them. Let's just say that they're really cool. So before we go into the messages of the dragon and what messages align to you, let's go ahead and get centered as always. So close your eyes, place your hand on your heart, or you can place one hand on the heart, one on the womb. and breathe. Breathe into your heart, breathe into your body, and tap it into the energy of Jupiter. Use your breath to expand. So as you breathe in, feel your lungs expand, feel your body expand, feel your stomach expand. And as you breathe out, feel everything contract and let go and release. Just breathe in again, expanded. And exhale, release. From this place, go ahead and call in your higher self into your heart. And really become aware of her entry into your heart, her presence into your heart. Bring your awareness to the top of your head and imagine that beautiful golden light just pouring down your channel, going down your channel, through your head, through your entire being, and it anchors into your heart. And it continues from there throughout your entire body, even expanding outward over your skin. And breathe. And now bring your awareness to both bottoms of your feet and the base of your spine, and see 3 huge tap roots emerging from these 3 spots, and allow these roots to go down into the earth, entering the different layers of the earth, going deeper and deeper and deeper. With your breath, allow it to just go all the way down until it reaches the center of the earth, where you see the heart of the Divine Mother. And when you do, go ahead and just anchor and just plug right into it. When you plug into it, begin to drink up that love. Drink it up and pull it up through your roots, bring it all the way up, 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 through the different layers of the earth, through your feet, through your legs, through your thighs, your hips, bring it all the way up. And let it also anchor into your heart. And there it mixes with your light, the light from above, and also the mother light, and let it all mix together. And the moment they do, they kind of just explode out. They expand outward and create this beautiful bubble of light all around you. Pay attention to what color it is. Mine is gold. I'm getting some greens too. I'm getting purple. I'm getting white, pinks. There we go. And just breathe in this state of connected to Source above, the Divine Father above, and the Divine Mother below. Both love within you, expanded also all around you. Really feel the presence of your higher self. And now go ahead and call in your divine support to surround you at this time. And ask your divine support, including your higher self, to move in front of you to prepare this week for you, so that everything aligns smoothly and effortlessly. Tell them that you're open to receiving synchronicities, blessings, miracles, whatever it is that you want to receive more of this week. Go ahead and ask them to bring it to you. For me, I'm asking them to bring to me soul-aligned clients and soul-aligned contributors for my book, Miraculous. And I ask that they hear this call clearly on all levels of their being, and that they have the confidence and the courage to say yes to me, and the resources to say yes as well. I ask that they have the confidence and courage to say yes to themselves too. And breathe. Do you want more love this week? Do you want to feel more supported this week? Do you want to feel balanced? Do you want to feel centered? Do you want everything to just flow beautifully, synchronistically in your life, effortlessly? Whatever it is that you want to experience, do you want to feel this week? Go ahead and ask them to bring that to you. And you can see that it is already flowing to you. I already see my soul-aligned clients show up, my contributors show up. It's already done. It is done. It is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And from this place of gratitude, go ahead and ask, what is my message for this week? 1, 2, or 3. And just get quiet to hear your number or numbers. And once you have received it, go ahead and open your eyes, ready to receive. All right, so let's start. If you were drawn to card number 1, so if you received card number 1 this week, you are walking with a golden Atlantean dragon. Look at how gorgeous this dragon is. Can you see it? Beautiful. Remember how I taught you to work with these dragons? You can immediately, as you receive your card, as you see the image, envision that dragon standing next to you, or like so big that you're like underneath it and it's like protecting you or walking with you. However you feel comfortable with, but invoke the energy of this dragon. So you can say something, for example, for this one, I now call in the golden Atlantean dragon to walk with me, to be by my side, to infuse my energy field with this light, with this frequency, whatever feels comfortable for you. So first card, if you were drawn to first card, you are walking with the golden Atlantean dragon. And this dragon helps you remember the wisdom of golden Atlantis. So if you received card number 1, most likely you have a connection, a past life in Atlantis. I definitely do. So let's go ahead. This dragon will awaken, will bring back your knowledge, gifts, and talents, and help you reclaim your mastery. So a little bit about this dragon. This dragon is a 7th dimensional golden Atlantean dragon and holds the keys and codes of the awesome wisdom of golden Atlantis. The golden era of Atlantis lasted for 1500 years. And during this time, the people lived in harmony and happiness at the upper level of the 5th dimension. Humans, animals, and the land itself radiated a golden aura, and everyone enjoyed soul satisfaction. I'm going to stop right here because this is what we as humanity, as we have stepped into the 5th dimension, there's more people joining in the party, but this is kind of like the energy that we're going into. So the golden era of Atlantis was before the fall, before greed came in, before power, went out of balance. So this is where everyone was just thriving, right? And it's so interesting that this dragon is coming in, because if you receive this card, you're being shown the future of humanity, right? What we're shifting into, right? So this is really cool. Source energy, let's see here. Source energy powered the great crystal held in the temple of Poseidon, which was the power source for the civilization. I have traveled to this temple so many times. I go there a lot to learn. I tend to go and learn with my teachers. It's really cool. That the awesome spiritual technology of Atlantis was activated by crystals and mind control. When we are ready to bring back our innate Atlantean knowledge and wisdom, golden Atlantean dragons will come to us and reactivate the gifts and the talents and information held within our DNA. This card immediately is reminding me of the summer solstice energy too. So for you, if you received card number 1, now you know what is being activated this week for you. So this card invites you to activate your own personal 5th dimensional blueprint, for it contains the light of the incredible era of golden Atlantis. It's so interesting because yesterday I was listening to a podcast, and this podcast said one of the clues, one of the things that show that you are in the 5th dimension is light language. Being able to speak light language, write light language, draw light language, paints light language, because the 5th dimension, that is the language. It's light language, right? So that is really cool that this is coming in this way. So the golden Atlantean dragon, who has come to you now, worked directly with all the great masters of Atlantis during the halcyon days and remembers exactly who you truly are. Prepare to reclaim your mastery. You are ready to dissolve the final veils of amnesia, and your dragon will assist you to do so. Ask it to breathe. This is this right here. Let's do this. Ask it to breathe its golden fire into your third eye so that the final clearance and awakening can take place. Your dragon will then remain with you and shine light into you as you prepare to stand in your power as an Atlantean master. This is a big week for you if you were called to card number 1, if you're called to walk with this dragon. Beautiful. So again, if you're called to this dragon, you are walking with the golden Atlantean dragon and you are reclaiming your mastery, your Atlantean memory and your mastery, right? Activating your fifth dimensional blueprint. So now let's go to card number 2. If you were drawn to card number 2, or if you received card number 2, you are working with the Emerald Dragon. There you go. This dragon makes me smile. It's so beautiful. It's so nourishing just looking at it. This dragon brings in healing and cosmic abundance. This dragon's message is that good fortune is coming. Good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection and align with your fifth dimensional blueprint. Another one here, aligning with your fifth dimensional blueprint. So let's see what message this dragon has for you. The emerald dragons are wise healers who prepare us to align with our true fifth dimensional blueprints. They work with the mighty Archangel Raphael, which is my lineage, is the archangel that I work with, or that is connected to my soul lineage. The Emerald Angel, so Archangel Raphael, the Emerald Angel in charge of the development of the third eye. They clear our emotional body to leave us free to love, forgive, and open our hearts. This is my card. I feel like there's one more. We'll see. These magnificent dragons also retune our mental body so that our thoughts support our divine perfection. This allows Archangel Raphael to pour emerald light through our spiritual body so that our physical body aligns with all we can be. They also open us up to cosmic abundance. Working with Archangel Raphael, they link us through our third eye to, you ready for this? To Jupiter and its ascended aspect, Jumbe. This is the planet of good fortune and beneficial rewards. The blessings that fall upon us may be financial, but not necessarily. And they are always fortuitous for our ascension pathways. So receiving this card, if this card called you, is inviting you to fill your aura with emerald light. Let's just stop right there. Let's just call in the emerald light to fill in our entire being, all levels of our being, our third eye, every organ within our body, and just feel the emerald green light just flowing into every part of you. Oh my God. You feel it? Beautiful. So that the emerald, okay, I'm going to read this again. Receiving this card invites you to fill your aura with emerald light so that the emerald dragons can enter your energy fields easily and consume all that no longer serves you. Yes, please. Breathe gently in and out of your third eye. So that the emerald dragons can touch and open it. They will start to pull back your veils of illusion. This card indicates you are ready to receive healing, love, and a cornucopia of wonderful things. Yes, please. Say, I'm ready to receive. Yes, and more, please, right? So relax at a deep core level and invite these magnificent dragons. They're gorgeous. Look at that. Invite these magnificent dragons to bring good fortune into your life. Remember to be grateful for all the good that comes your way. So this will be a great week for you to do some gratitude journaling, right? To, as you're receiving all of that wonderfulness, write it down and step into gratitude, because the more you do that, the more you're going to receive more of that goodness. Beautiful. Card number 2, Emerald Dragon. Yes, please. Love this card. And then the last card, if you're drawn to card number 3, this is also my card too, Source Dragons. So these dragons attune you to the infinite. These dragons say, be still. In the silence, magic can happen. Be in the moment. Be still in the silence. Magic can happen. Be in the moment. So about this card, and I'm going to show you here. In the center of all dimensions, galaxies, and universes is an infinite point of pure stillness and love. This is the heart of Source, and from it flows the most incredible illumination. As the wishes of Source flow forth, the illumined angels known as the seraphim sing Om. The vibration of master creation at a 12-dimensional frequency. This allows the will of the creator to spread as seed thoughts into the universe. 9th dimensional transparent white source dragons exist purely to attend to the divine will and turn wishes into reality. They step down the light to a 9th dimensional level so that they can access it. They act as portals of light through which we can connect with the energies of the infinite. I feel like we've received this card before. So, message from these dragons. The Source Dragon has come to you now because it is time for you to enjoy a period of stillness with awareness. Stillness with awareness. No. Hi, baby. All right. So here's the message. A Source Dragon has come to you now because it is time for you to enjoy a period of stillness with awareness. Breathe deeply and listen to the silence. Something very sacred is coming into your life. Breathe deeply and listen to the silence. Something very sacred is coming into your life. This could be anything from the fruition of a long-held dream to becoming a true master. It is being presented to you now. Be diligent, calm, and focused. And remember to breathe deeply. Breath is the key to being in the moment. And this is where the greatest magic happens. Ask the Source Dragons to accompany you on every step of your exciting new journey. And always remember that the present moment creates your future. So ask the Source Dragons to accompany you every step of your exciting new journey. And always remember that the present moment creates your future. I really love that it talks about breath here. So if you were drawn to card number 3, you're walking with the Source Dragons. You're awakening the inner master. And it's asking you to be still in order to receive that wisdom, right? And to use your breath to really connect with your breath. There's nothing like it. Breath is such a powerful way of really connecting to the present moment, connecting to your body, connecting to what is going on around you here and now, right? So these are the dragons we're working with. So to close this, I would like to do a light language transmission because it's just perfect for this week's energy to even support you as you integrate the fullness of the summer solstice activations and all the other gifts that are coming through for you to support you through this week. So go back into your heart and breathe into your heart, open to receive this light transmission. So atiara kitino soru atiara so kiatoa. Yara siara ya ki turu suturu kia tirwania saraya. Runuara sani kia tiru sunuatia. Aroa siere ki dino soru atiru akitiro soa. Anna sana soru ni atira nunosa. Ayara sariani ki tiaro so. Noro siare yare ki kiara nasara. Noro sori ki kiara saria. Nuru asiana katiara sari turua aro akiare si tiara nuasa yara satina kitiara wakia aro soria nia sari yari yarawa nuasiara kitiara sari akaro asurwa tunua satiara kia Hari sira hasuru kua sira suru tiara tiara sudura tiara sekini suru suru ki tia aki turu su tuduru nia tiara oro satiara su yara su eyara siniaka akiro surya diara sua ashuru suru wadiantia. Taking a deep breath in and out. It is done, it is done, it is done. Beautiful. Thank you so much for receiving this week's Goddess Energy Forecast. And I ask that if this resonates with you, if you have been enjoying these weekly Goddess Energy Forecasts, go ahead and share this with the people that you love, with your friends, with your family, so that they can also receive these messages, these activations, and get supported through the week. So feel free to share that. And then to end this last thing, I'm still looking for contributors for my book, Miraculous, which weaves together stories of transformations and miracles that transforms your life and instills and activate hope within the readers. So if this is you, if you have a story, go ahead and click on the application, apply to be a contributor. And just that you know, there is an investment in being part of this project. All right, my loves, until next time, as always, from my heart to yours, have a fabulous week. Bye.